with your knees together, your feet wide, or you can start feet together, knees wide, or you can start full Shavasana. Just find a comfortable spot. Just let your eyes close if that feels comfortable. And just start dropping in, connecting to this moment. Checking in with sounds around you, the mat under you. And your chest rising and falling. Begin to deepen your breath. Finding an equal inhalation, exhalation. In and out through the nose. If your mind wanders, focus back on your breath. Remembering we always practice ahimsa, non-violence. No pain or judgment in your practice. Easing out instead of pushing through. If you'd like to add an intention, a single positive word, just allow that word to become your breath. And then just hug your knees up into your chest and rock out your low back. Make circles one way and then the other. And then plant your feet, pinky toes near the edge. Keep your feet where they are. Let both knees go to the right, look to the left. Breathe down the front of that left thigh. And then bring it up through center and take it to the other side. Then come back to center. Just hug your knees up again. Rock it out. And then take your legs straight up in the air and just bend your knees just until your toes drop out of sight. Make sure your knees are over your hips. Take your hands, push the knees away, and then push the knees back into the hands, and then push the low back into the floor. And find that strength in your lower abdominal muscles. If you're not shaking, you probably need to lower the toes a little. This is a great way. So of course, to strengthen your back, you have to strengthen your core. And then go ahead, hug the knees in and rock it out. And then we're just going to plant the feet. We're going to take the hands behind the head. We're going to lift the head and shoulders off the mat. And then we're just going to pulse up to the sky for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Just windshield wipe your legs. And then take your legs back up in the air. Take your hands alongside your body and then turn your thumbs so the thumbs go under the bottom and then point your toes. And then take a big inhale, start to lower the legs, and then exhale, pull them back up. So you can go as low as feels good for your body, but don't touch the floor. You're exhaling on the lift because that's the squeeze, that's engaging core. Keep breathing. Let's do 2 more. And then hug it in and rock it out. And then take your legs back up in the air. And this time just take your legs wide apart, like you're doing a wide legged forward fold. And then we're just going to take our hands, we're going to reach up. And then as if we're going to be pulled up, we're holding on to a rope and we're just going to hold it there. Lift your head and shoulders and then pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. And then we'll hit the obliques. So we're going to take both legs up. We're going to get our Charlie's Angels guns, interlace all with the index fingers. We're going to take our hands to the right side of the right leg. We're going to lift up and then hover the left. And then we're going to switch. And we're going to move. We'll do 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and hold. And then move for 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and hold. And then finish up with 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and done, and rest. Fire in the belly. All right. Just let both knees fall to the right, look to the left. And then come up and let it go to the other side. And then come back to center and just hold your shins or your hand or your hamstrings. And we're just going to rock along the spine. So from the sacrum to the, to the shoulders. And just rock along. And eventually we're going to end up in ragdoll. So you can do it any way you want. You can try rocking up, getting to your feet, and then folding forward. Or you can just, sit on your bottom, round up. There you go. Nice. And breathe. Hanging out. Move your hips and knees. Relax your neck. If you like to interlace hands behind the back or grab elbows, whatever feels good. And then on an inhale, push your shins away, find Ardha Uttanasana. Nice. Exhale, hold. Inhale, come all the way up. Once you're at the top, stretch it out, drop your tailbone. If it feels good, add a little back bend. Come up tall, hands down. So go ahead, and if it's comfortable, let your toes touch. Arms up, interlace all but your index fingers, drop the tailbone, lift the belly, and then we're going to take it up and over to the left side. And then squeeze to come up, and then take it up and over to the right. And then bring it up, drop your tailbone, stretch it tall. If it feels good, go into that little back bend. Now squeeze to come back up. Bend your knees, ribs towards the thighs, arms alongside the ears. And then exhale, fold forward. Put some space between your feet. If it feels good, hands behind the back, interlace your fingers, let them pull away. And then hands back to the sacrum, reach for your toes. On an inhale, find Ardha Uttanasana. On an exhale, fold. On an inhale, come all the way up. Once you're at the top, stretch it out, drop the tailbone. Only if it feels good, add a little back bend. Come up tall and hands down. Nice. Drop your arms. Find your mountain, top of your mat. Surya Namaskara A. So just take a moment and settle into your feet. Remember your intention and feel light and lifted upward through the crown of the head. On your next inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding forward. On an inhale, press your shins away. On an exhale, take it back to plank. Go ahead, slow through. You can lower knees or keep them lifted. You can do a cobra or an up dog. And then you have 5 resting breaths. And down dog or child's pose. Cat cow's always an option. That's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look to the top, both feet go up. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. You can always add that little back bend at the top. And then come up tall, hands down. Drop your arms, second round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga, Vinyasa. Your thing. And breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look to the top, both feet up. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand. And release on the exhale. Drop your arms, last round of A. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it back, your flow, whatever that looks like for you today. Nice. This look great. And then breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So if you're gonna float your feet up, you're gonna bend your knees a lot. And you're just gonna jump. Nice. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale, hands to the heart. Drop your arms, find your mountain. Surya Namaskar B. Take a deep inhale as you exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, arms up for chair. Next exhale, fold you forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, take it back, Vinyasa or rest. These look great. And then from down dog, let your right leg lift high. We're just gonna go ahead and take a little time here, bend it and open the hip. And if you want a little challenge, you can drop the left elbow, keep the right arm as straight as you can. And then go ahead, straighten arms and legs, step the right foot up, drop the back heel down. You're coming up for warrior 1. And then wait for an exhale, hands down, take it back, rest or flow. And then left leg high, go ahead, bend it and open it if that feels good. Keep it here or drop the right elbow. Nice, straighten the arms and legs, step the left foot up, drop the back heel, come on up, high line, or warrior one. And then hands down, take it back, rest or flow. And you have 5 resting breaths, can be down dog or child's pose. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you can step or hop it up. Remember, you're bending your knees a lot. Squeeze your belly and just take a little float. There you go. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms, come into chair. And exhale to stand. Drop your arms. Take a deep inhale as you exhale, bend the knees. Arms up for chair. Exhale, bow. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, take it back. Rest or flow. And then inhale, right leg high. You can keep it here or bend it, open it, keep it there or flip it. That right toe touches down off your mat and then right arm comes to the front, do the wild thing. And then bring your right hand back down and step the right foot up. Drop the back heel and come up for warrior one. Wait for an exhale, hands down, take it back, your flow or not. Nice. And then lift the left leg high. Go ahead, bend it, open it, keep it there or flip it. Left arm comes to the front and reach. And then drop the left hand down, step the left foot up. So drop the right heel, come up for warrior one. And then wait for an exhale, hands down, take it back, your flow or not. And then breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look to the top, step or float, both feet up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms, come to chair. And exhale to stand. Drop your arms, find your mountain, settle your breath. So we're adding on this time. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, arms up for chair. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands together, interlace your fingers, press it away. Stay here or drop your ribs. Stay there, or you can try lifting your heels, press into your big toes. Nice. Wait for an exhale, bow forward. And then inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And you can, if you're playing around with the crow practice, you can do that. If you want to skip it, you can take a squat instead. So crow, knees up into the armpits, look forward, gazes forward, and then maybe lift one toe, put it down, other toe, put it down, keep looking forward. One toe at a time. There you go, squeeze the belly, there it is. Nice, everybody. When you're done, we're gonna meet at the back of the mat, down dog. Vinyasa if you want it. And then on an inhale, let your right leg lift high. And as you exhale, bring the knee to the nose and just hug it up and in. Just hug right there, knee to nose. You got it. Point your toe to the back of the rim. Nice. Now take the leg under the body, so it's right between the hand and foot. Turn the back foot to the side, reach the left arm up and stretch it out. You got it. Keep letting that left arm reach, reach, reach. And then bring that hand back down. We're going to send the right leg back up in the air. And then step it to the top. This time we're going to keep the heel lifted and we're going to come up for your high lunge. Settle the breath. Stay right here or left arm forward, right arm back. Stay there, or you can drop the right hand and let the left arm go higher. Nice. Wait for an exhale. Cartwheel your hands down. Take it back. Rest or flow. Nice. And then when you're ready, left leg lifts high. Exhale, knee to the nose. Squeeze it in. Point the toe. Nice. Now take that leg under the body off to the side, right arm up, and just stretch it back as far as feels good for you. Might be a little, that right hand might eventually touch the floor. And then go ahead and bring that right hand down. Send the left leg back in the air, and then step it to the top. Come on up for high lunge, Vinyasa. Settle your breath. Stay here or right arm forward, left arm back. Stay there or drop your back hand and let the right arm go higher. Wait for an exhale, cartwheel your hands down. And then take it back, rest or flow, down dog, child's pose, vinyasa, whatever you need. Nice. And then either from hands and knees or down dog, let the right leg lift. On an exhale, bring the knee towards the nose. On an inhale, take it high. This time, exhale, take it over to the left elbow. Inhale, take it high. And then exhale, take it up towards the right shoulder. There's a little action here. You can drop into chaturanga arms and send that toe to the side. Point the toe. Some of you might be able to float it. And then we're going to send that right leg back high. And then we're going to step it to the top of the mat. Come up for high lunge. Now drop your back heel and open into warrior two. Look over the right middle finger, track the knee open, over the pinky toe, tailbone drops, belly lifts. Slow the breath down. Flip the right hand, stretch it back, reverse triangle, hold it. And then exhale, go back to warrior two. Now send your left arm forward, right arm back and hold it. And then windmill back to warrior two and just stretch it back and release. Breathe here. All right, do that again, warrior two. Left arm forward, hold. Warrior two, right arm back. Last time, warrior two. Left arm forward, squeeze. Come back to warrior two, reach the right arm back. Settle your breath. And then just drop your right arm, turn your right toes in, fold forward, touch the floor. So a position, whatever that looks like for you today, you might stack your wrists under your elbows, working the crown of the head down. You might walk your hands back through the gate of your legs, palms down. You might go upside down if you're ready for that. You have another opportunity. And then press the floor away. Now move the left hand under the face, reach the right arm high, keep it straight or wrap it around and grab the thigh. And then switch it out. Push the floor away, left arm high, keep it straight or wrap it around. And then drop it down, turn your right toes to the top of your mat. And take it back to down dog or child's pose, rest or flow. Nice. And then either from hands and knees or down dog, let your left leg lift. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale to the right elbow. Inhale, high. Exhale to the left shoulder. Just step it back up or drop it down. Point that left toe. You got it. Drop onto that elbow. It's like chaturanga. You got it. No, not like that elbow. Yes. Like a take it back in the air. We'll get there. And step it to the top. You got the muscles for it. All right, go ahead. And what are we doing? Come up into your high lunge. Settle your breath. And then just drop it down and open into warrior two. Find your joints, line them up and breathe. And then flip the left hand and stretch it back and just enjoy this first stretch and just breathe into it. And then go back to warrior two. Now send your right arm forward, left arm back and squeeze, hold it. And then windmill to warrior two, and then left arm back and hold. So it's warrior two, right arm forward, squeeze. Warrior two, left arm back and hold. Last time, warrior two, right arm forward, squeeze. Warrior two, left arm back and rest. And then drop your left arm, turn your left toes in, fold forward, and come back into Padrita. So you can do what you like here. You can keep your hands on the floor. You can take the hands behind the back, stretch the shoulders. You can reach out for feet or toes. See what feels good. And go upside down. Nice. And then we're all going to press the floor away and walk your hands way out in front. Find that wide leg down dog, wiggle your shoulders. Stay here or take your right arm under, grab the calf or shin or ankle, and then pull and look up under the left arm. And then switch it out and pull, look under the right. And then bring it back to the front, walk it in, turn your toes back to the top of the mat, and take it back to down dog or child's pose, rest or flow. Honor your body. Nice chaturanga. Take 3 more resting breaths. That's 1. 2. And 3. All right, so right leg high. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale to the left elbow. Inhale, take it high. Exhale to the right shoulder. If you want to drop into chaturanga arms, that left elbow comes under, right toe goes out and point it. Nice. Good girl, that's hard. Go ahead, step it back high. And then take it all the way to the top and just drop the back knee down. And breathe into that left hip flexor. And then wait for an exhale, hips back, toes lift, Ardha Hanuman. And then shift it back into the front foot. Tuck your toes or sending the right leg back up high. And then drop the foot. You can rest or flow. Nice. Okay, so left leg high. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, back up. Exhale to the right elbow. Inhale up. Exhale towards the left elbow. And then you bend the arms like chaturanga. Bend the elbows, and then that right elbow is under you, under your ribs. And maybe point that toe. Send that leg back high. And then we'll step it to the top. Go ahead, drop the back knee, sink into the right hip flexor, and breathe. And then wait for an exhale, hips back, toes lift, Ardha Hanuman. And then shift the weight forward. Tuck the back toes and the left leg back in the air. And then drop it down, rest or flow. Or keep it lifted and go one leg lower. Right. And then when you're ready, right leg high. And then exhale, we're just gonna step it to the top. And then we're gonna come up for high lunge. Hold it. And then you can drop your hands down to lower the back knee or take them to the waist, slow lower, back knee down. And curl the toes if that feels okay. Right arm on the thigh, left arm goes up and over. If it feels good, right arm reaches down. You can't touch the floor, keep it on the thigh or put a block or something under there. Now go ahead, come back up and then frame your foot. Hips back, toes lift, Ardha Hanuman. Keep it there, or you can slide that heel forward for full Hanuman or working towards full Hanuman. Nice. So full splits. Honor your body, don't hurt your body. All right, nice. If it went out, you got to bring the foot back in. It's very awkward. End up with that bent knee. Yep. All right. And then when we come back up, you can either push off the thigh to lift the knee, or just like before, we're going to tuck the toe. We're going to stand up tall, and then we're going to reach our arms. And as if you're being pulled by the fingertips, push into the feet to stand. And then hands down. And take it back, rest or flow. Nice. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, left leg high. And then exhale, step it through. Come on up for high lunge. Take a moment. And then you can drop the hands or hands to the waist, slow, lower that back knee down. Maybe the toes uncurl. Maybe it feels better to keep them tucked. All right, left hand on the thigh, right arm up and over, stretch it over. If it feels good, left arm drops, left hand drops. And then squeeze your belly to come up, frame your foot. Hips back, toes lift, Ardha Hanuman. Keep it here or slide that front heel forward for full Hanuman. All right, awkwardly, we bring that left leg back in. We put that knee back down. And then you can push up off the floor, or we're gonna reach the arms up, tuck the back toes. And as if you're being pulled up, go ahead and stand up. And then hands down. Take it back, rest or flow. I just got hungry. We have barbecue smells. All right, take 3 more resting breaths. That's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we're gonna lift our right leg back up and then take that knee in towards your nose. Now we're taking that leg off to the right side, just like we did before. We're gonna let that left arm go up, turn the back foot to the side and just stretch it out, up and back. All right, now right where you are, you're just gonna sit your bottom down. Yep, right where you are. Take the legs nice and wide and then just walk your hands away. So you're folding between your legs in front. Yep, wide leg forward fold, there you go. And then walk your hands in. Now keep your legs the way they are. And we're just going to turn our hands back to the top of the mat. All right, we're going to try this. We're going to tuck the back toe. We're going to send the right leg back up in the air. And then you can rest or flow. So keep push. There you go. That's a nice down dog. Beautiful. All right, left leg high. And then exhale, knee to the nose. Squeeze it up and in. And now take that left leg through, straight between the arms and the hand and foot, and let that right arm reach back. All right, so now right where you are, you just sit your bottom down. There you go. And then walk your hands away. Easier the second time, right? Once we know what we're doing. And then walk your hands back in. And then just twist your body so your hands go back to the top of the mat. You just curl that back toe, and then you send that left leg back up in the air. And then drop it down to rest or flow. Nice. Beautiful. All right. So we're going to get our hands come to the back of the mat. You can just walk them back there. If you want a little challenge, walk your hands in about 1 hand print. And you're going to bend your elbows like your face is going to go towards the floor, and then just push the floor away. And in theory, you float to the back of the mat. And then hang out here and just scoop up your big toes with your peace fingers. Find Padangusthasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow forward. Shoulders to the waist, elbows out to the sides. If you want a little bit of a shoulder stretch, you can also bend the elbows back towards the shins. Inhale, lengthen up, Ardha Uttanasana. You can keep here or slide your hands in, or fingers under the toes. Give a little massage to the wrists. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Padahastasana. And then inhale, lengthen up, carefully release one hand at a time. And find Ardha Uttanasana, long flat back. All right, now squeeze your belly tight here. Take your hands to your waist. Keep that long spine and just hinge yourself up to standing. And then give a little shake. And find your mountain. So we're going to take the left foot balance, spread your toes wide, and just bring the right thigh up. So we're going to do 2 rounds of Utthasta Padangusthasana. All right, so we're all just going to do Kriya 1 first. Put your right hand on your knee and just take it to the side. And then maybe you look to the left. Maybe you need that arm for balance. Maybe you don't. Nice. Come back to center. Hands to the waist. Squeeze the belly, extend the leg, and point the toes. Squeeze it a lot. And now lower the leg with control. Give a little shake. And then spread the right toe. Stand up tall. Get everything lifting up first, and then bring that left leg up. And then support the knee and open it out. Maybe look to the right. Maybe you need that arm. Breathe. And then bring it back to center, hands to the waist. Don't lean back as you extend and point, squeeze it. And then lower the foot with control. Nice job, shake it out. All right, so you can do that again, or we're gonna go for the toe this time. So stand up, tailbone down, belly lifts. So you can always bend the knee, grab the toe. Eventually you're gonna kick the toe up into the fingers. All right, so you're here. You do the same thing. If you grab the toe, extend it to the front, and then take it to the side. Keep standing up tall. If you feel stable, you can look to the left. All right, we're going for all of it this time. So bring it back to the front. Stay here or try to bend your elbow like you're gonna fold your head down towards your shin. Now you're gonna stand it back up. And now we're just gonna point the toe, squeeze it so you can keep it in the same spot for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then lower. And shake, and then try the other side. So right foot down, get everything lifting up, and then left thigh. So you can do the same one with the knee bent, or grab the toe, extend it to the front, and then take it to the side. Maybe look to the right, maybe you need that arm, that's fine. Whatever you need, and keep breathing. Nice, we're bringing it to the front. All right, we're gonna try to keep it where it is. We're gonna squeeze the belly and point the toe, hold it for 5. Oh, we forgot to fold. 3, 2, 1, drop it. All right, did anyone get the fold the first time? No? Okay. Did you get the fold? If you did, you gotta go back and do it. All right, find your mountain, top of your mat. You did? You're like, I got it. All right, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. We're hanging out right here. We're tenting our fingers, lifting our spine. Keep the left foot down and let the right leg come up. Ardha Chandrasana, stay here or turn your toes to the side. Stay there or let the right arm go out. Maybe you start to stack it. If this comes easy for you, you might eventually bend the knee and grab the foot. If you push it away, it's probably going to help you more with balance. If you're holding the foot, you need to release it with control. Drop the hand, stay here, and just fold over that leg and let that right leg go as high as it wants to go. And then drop that foot down. And just put a soft bend in your knees and rest that hip. And then go ahead, lengthen up and find that long spine, stack your joints and lift the left leg. Keep it here or turn the toes to the side. Keep the left hand down or take it to the side. Maybe it goes up. Maybe you want to bend the knee. So just try keeping it straight out to the side first, the left arm. Don't worry about going way up. Yeah. Beautiful. There you go. If you're holding the foot, release it with control. Drop the hand. Soft bend in the knee. And let's just go into full malasana. So feet wide and just rest your hips. Oh yeah, I forgot. Guys, I'm not doing very good today. We'll do that again because we're actually going to do our little calf tap. So, all right, let's go ahead and bring the hips back up, walk it in. And if you didn't do it, because I forgot to tell you, let the left leg lift up and fold over the right shin. And now put that foot down and lift the right leg up. All right, so we're going to do that little calf tap where we exhale, we tap the calf with our knee, and then inhale, take it back up. So you're going to bend the knee. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Last time, extend. And then we're going to rest the top of the foot on the mat. We're going to sit all the way down so that knee ends up behind the foot and you end up in your seated twist. And then just go ahead, hug the knee with the right arm, look to the left. You can add that elbow. Here's your setup for your side crow or Kundanyasana A position. There you go, nice. And then unwind to the other side. And then come to center. And then just gonna put our hands in front of our foot and just pick your hips up. And then drop the right foot and lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to the nose or knee to the calf. Inhale, back up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Inhale, last time. And now set the top of the foot down so the knee ends up on the outside of that bottom ankle and sit onto your bottom. Nice. Hug the knee with the left. Look to the right. Go for the elbow if you need it. Do your thing. Watch your head. Leg towards the door. That top leg needs to go back towards the door. Nice. And then unwind all the way around to the other side. And then just come to the front, extend your legs out. And we're just going to roll onto our back and rock around. And then we're going to just, if you want to rock and roll through a vinyasa, you can. Otherwise, just go to hands and knees. So to rock and roll through a vinyasa, you just rock along your spine. You cross your ankles. And then as you roll forward, you just shoot back. And then find your flow. And if you don't want to do that, and there you go. We're going to end up on our hands and knees. Nice. And then we're going to lower all the way to the belly. All right. So take your arms back with your palms turned up, chin or forehead on the mat. Push the pelvis down. So tailbone to the heels. Inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts. And breathe. Maybe a little lift just before you lower. Put your left cheek on the mat, wiggle your hips. And then second round, this time we'll add the feet if you want. Forehead or chin down. Inhale, head, neck, and chest. Lift the thighs as high as you can. Reach the arms. Keep breathing. Little lift just before you lower. Put the right cheek on the mat. Wiggle your hips. And you can stay here resting. You can do a third Shalabhasana, which is what we just did, or you can bend your knees, take hold of the tops of the feet or ankles. Inhale, roll up head, neck, and chest. Push the feet away as if the thighs might touch. You might rock a little. Nice. Little lift just before you lower. Put the left cheek down and just windshield wiper your legs side to side. And then press up to hands and knees and go all the way back to child's pose. If you have a rabbit pose, it might feel really good now. So if you don't remember what rabbit is, you pop your hips up, you tuck your toes. The top of the head goes on the mat. You reach back and grab the sides of the feet, and then you push the hips up so that you end up feeling a big stretch in your back. And you're like, no, thanks. Nice, everybody. And then go ahead, relax. And you can Vinyasa one more time if you want, or you can just come onto your bottom, your choice. Look at you, hardcore. All right, go ahead, come all the way down. Just hug it in and rock it out. And then plant your feet. And just take your left ankle, cross it over the right thigh, find your figure four. And keep it out or hug it in. Tip it gently to the right. If you have a deeper variation, take it. And then we're going to release the back foot. Keep the legs just like they are. Just move your hips 1 inch to the left. Tip the whole thing to the right. Look to the left. Your right hand might grab your ankle, push it away. Your left hand might grab that bottom foot behind you if that feels good. And then just come back to center. We're just going to kick that left leg up for a breath and then bring it down. And then level out your sacrum and cross the right ankle over. Find your figure four. Keep it low or hug it in. Maybe you want to deepen it. And then bring that back foot down. Just move your hips 1 inch to the right. Tip the whole thing to the left. Your left hand might grab the ankle. The right hand might grab the foot. It doesn't have to. If you have something else that gives you a better release, take it. And then bring it back to center. Just level out your hips, kick the right leg up and bring it down. Hug your knees in and rock it out. Stay here or finish up with your feet together or happy baby. Any movement that feels good. If your feet are up, bring them in. If your knees are wide, pull them together. If it feels okay, hug yourself up into a tight little ball. And then wait for an exhale and stretch it out in all directions. Shavasana. Just settling in, letting go of anything you might still be holding on to, making sure your back is comfortable. And then just imagine that beautiful golden light enters the body through the crown of the head. As it pours through, it brings warmth and relaxation to your scalp, your forehead, the eyes, nose, and mouth are relaxed. The ears, the cheeks, the jaw and chin are relaxed. The neck and shoulders. The arms, hands, and fingers. The chest, your heart and lungs. The abdomen with all your internal organs. The upper, middle, and lower back are relaxed. The hips, the pelvis, the buttocks, the thighs, the knees, the calves and shins, the ankles, the feet, and out the toes. The body is completely relaxed. This state of peace is your true nature. Take a few moments, just be. When the bottom is falling out, we might suddenly recall the slogan, if you can practice even when distracted, you are well trained. If you can practice when you're jealous, resentful, scornful, when we hate ourselves, then we are well trained. Again, practice means not continuing to strengthen the habitual patterns that keep us trapped. Doing anything we can to shake up and ventilate self-justification and blame. We do our best to stay with a strong energy without acting out or repressing. In so doing, our habits become more porous. Our patterns are, of course, well established, seductive, and comforting. Just wishing for them to be ventilated isn't enough. Mindfulness and awareness are key. Do we see the stories that we're telling ourselves to question their validity. When we are distracted by strong emotion, do we remember that it is part of our path? Can we feel the emotion and breathe it into our hearts for ourselves and everyone else? If we can remember to experiment like this, even occasionally, we are training as a warrior. And when we can't practice when we're distracted, but know we can't, we are still training well. Never underestimate the power of compassionately recognizing what's going on. So bring the awareness back to your breath. Let it fill your body. And then bring your small movements, your small muscles and joints, working your way out to bigger movements until you're ready for a big stretch. If it feels good, hug your knees in one last time. If you'd like to take some breaths on your right side, let your right arm extend, let your knees tuck up into your chest. And in your own time and way, when you're ready, make your way up to your comfortable seat. And we'll close our practice. Find your tall spine. Find your breath. Remember your peace. And share your light. Hands to the heart. Bow in. Give gratitude. And look for the joy. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you for sharing your practice and your presence. Thank you for being